Thanks for joining me for another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about how to start a fire in the simplest way possible. This video is intended for outdoor use, and please use a lot of common sense. Keep your fire pit away from your buildings and your homes, and keep water and a water hose and a full bucket full of water around in case you need to put the fire out quickly. After you're done with your fire, remember to put it out and never leave a fire unattended. So let's get right into it. What I find is most people have a tendency to put the wood pieces in a pyramid fashion, meaning a triangle shape, and trying to stack them together. It doesn't work. In my opinion, they fall apart, it's hard to stack, and if you do get it going, one piece of wood will burn faster than the other and the whole thing will collapse on you. In my personal opinion, what I'm showing you here in this picture works the best. Take your two largest pieces of wood, put it on the bottom, bark side down. If you have a bark on it, put that down at the lowest point. You don't want to burn those ones first. Then you take three pieces of wood and put the two on the outside, two outside pieces, bark side up, and the middle piece can go bark side down. Your middle piece is going to burn the fastest, so you're going to need to replace it sooner than later. But the point is to get the fire going. So look at this picture and repeat. The next thing I like to do is take some newspaper or a small magazine and roll it up into this shape that you can see in the picture. And then wrap it up with some twine. This would be like a magazine or newspaper I'd be throwing away anyways, so something I can use for this project. Next, I like to use some fire starters. I'll leave a link in the description for how to purchase it. Some of them come in a pack of 24 and they're relatively reasonably priced for how many times most people would be using them. So I take this fire starter and then I put it inside the magazine that I wrapped earlier. I made sure to leave enough space. Now start moving that fire starter back into the magazine about halfway, so you could put it in the middle or almost the middle. Next, just take a piece of paper and wrap it around to create yourself a little wick, and then push or shove this piece of paper inward till it touches the fire starter. Alternatively, you could have taken this piece of paper and wrap it around the fire starter and then shove the fire starter in that way, about halfway till it gets to the middle piece of wood. So either way works, your call. Remember, as it burns, you may need to add a few pieces of paper on top of the fire to keep it going till it gets started and quite hot. When adding these pieces of paper, don't add it directly with your hand. You will eventually get burnt. It is a fire after all. Use some tongs or something metallic that is meant to be used inside of a fire pit. Here's my end result. I think it came out well in about 5 minutes. If I wanted to, I could stack more logs on top of this, demonstrated by the lines shown here in this direction, not in the same direction as the previous layer, so that they don't collapse in on themselves. I think it came out quite well. I hope you enjoyed the video and got something out of it. If so, please remember to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell and leave a comment. It helps with the YouTube analytics. See you in the next one.